Alrighty. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, Firm and Sack Ghost community. Welcome to the stream. How are we doing today? Yes, Avro RJ. Back at it again. Alright. So, I had a little bit of a panic. So for some reason, and I'm gonna go ahead and bring this over so you guys can see. Let's see here. Let me bring it up to the upper display. We'll get out of P3D for a little bit. So up here, I had this. Flight time exceeds aircraft range. And I was like, what? Like, we're just only going from Concord to Oklahoma. We're just going through Nashville, not Nashville, going through Tennessee. We're going through Arkansas and then Oklahoma. So I was like, this plane cannot fly through 2 states? Really? So, like, I'm pretty confident about flying the Avro RJ to the Midwest. Like, no problem. If it was going somewhere in the Rockies, I'd be pretty cautious about that, especially the 100. But yeah, I got this warning: flight time exceeds aircraft range. The Avro RJ-100 has an 18 nautical mile range, and according to our worst distance, which is the air distance of 1,023, I mean, we still have 800 miles to play with. So I'm not sure exactly what it's talking about. And it actually deducted fuel. I did add it back. We're able to take more fuel than what it thinks we can handle. I guess it thinks it's capped at 20,640 pounds. But we can take more than that. So I'm not sure what profile SimBrief has for the Avro RJ. And it is the Avro RJ profile. Like if I go to my fleet here, and if I load up 222, I mean, it is the base type, RJ-1H. So I have no idea. I don't know where SimBrief got that data from. Maybe from the BA-146-300, the older version. I have no idea. But I don't think it would vary that much. But, yeah. Anyways, we've got our flight plan here. So we'll go ahead and start entering that in. It's going to be about a 2-hour and 30-minute flight to Oklahoma, so not too bad. Let's take a look at the winds real quick. Oh, okay. So we're expecting to get actually a pretty good tailwind. That's going to be good. All right, cool beans. Let's go ahead and set this up while we're up here. Our electronic flight bag. So let's go ahead. Next. See, I don't know why it hasn't been carrying this over lately. Let's see here. So fuel on board, we've got 3 hours and 53 minutes. Our alternative, if we can't do it, is going to be Dallas, Fort Worth, of course. Let's see here. We're going to do 2100 departure time, and we are starting to get the passengers boarded right now, which is good. Let's hide all those airports, Jesus. Okay. So we don't have any ATC online at the moment, unfortunately. Although they may come online, we'll see. Life is full of surprises. Let's take a look at the weather at Concord. We got sky clear. 210 at 11, gusting 17. Okay, so no, Romy, we're hitting 20, and we are flying the JoJo for departure noon transition, which is actually, I think this is gonna be the first time I'm gonna be flying that transition. Most of the time I take the Dude transition on JoJo departure out of Concord. Sometimes Cuban, but noon, that's gonna be the first for me. So because they're actually going up and over. The other one was taking me, I want to say it was a Bobsy. Yeah, it was a Bobsy. What you could have done, Bobsy. Let's see. Yeah, we could have done Bobsy, but oh well. We'll do the JoJo. I like JoJo. Okay. New transition. Set flight plan. And there we go. We got all points entered in. And then the arrival, we are heading up the Rifle 3 arrival. Dwayne transition. So let me go ahead and just take a look at that arrival real quick, just to see what we're getting into Oklahoma. So let's see, Rifle 3 RNAV. Okay, it's pretty much radar vectors. All right. Going dimple rifle X, and then just 269 heading. Okay. Well, that's pretty easy. All right. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and bring it back to the flight simulator, and we'll go ahead and start putting that into the FMC. All right, so here we are. And we got 51 passengers today. See, index, idents. Yeah, okay, this is what we want. KJQF-KOKC. Flight number will be our registration, or 222 Victor. Okay. Let's do departure. We know what we're going off of. Runway 20. Let's see, JoJo 4, noon transition, route. Alright, so let's see what we got here. We'll go ahead and get the route. So we've got noon. Afternoon, it'll be to Metwo. I'm not saying that just because of that. That's literally how it's spelled, Metwo. Let's see. I'm trying to Quebec 66. Let's see, Bazoo. And then Trove. And then Ricks. Yep. Here. Waypoint Dad. Oh my god. I was flying out Albuquerque one day, and oh my god. It was great. I forget the departure I was flying on, but one of the waypoints was Daddy, and I called up Center. I was like, Albuquerque Center, Canadian Express 514 is with you, passing through 17,000 feet, proceeding direct to Daddy. And he said he didn't want to give me direct to the next waypoint. He's like, yeah, he wants me to proceed direct Daddy. He's like, I would give you something else, but I don't want to. I was like, I got you. Okay, Civ Key. And then Little Rock. And then Coma. Oh, are we done? Looks like we're done. Don't you yell at me. Okay. Coma. Club. I am not ready yet. Dwayne. Okay. Okay, now I'm ready. Alright, let's go ahead and button up ship now. Cargo doors. Oh, you just got your taxi clearance. Where are you heading to today, Ghost? $280. Reserves. 2.0. Medford, Oregon. Okay. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Let's see here. I don't think I have... Oh, no, clear. Okay. I think we're good to go. Let's see here. Let me set everything up. 122. We're gonna be in Unicom for now. And then 2200 TRA. Okay. Is that Malaysia? Malaysia 001. Huh. Ooh, Metroliner, nice. Nice. See, beacon light on, seatbelt sign on. Computer power available. All right. Classic steam gauges too. Oh, nice. Nice. All right. Yeah, this is what I like about the Avro RJ. It's got that nice blend of modern and old. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Just like a MD-80 or a 737 Classic. I love that blend. All right, let's see here. We're gonna go up to... we'll just go up to direct to 280. Screw it. And then 245. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get this show on the road. Let's see. Packs off. Do I have this? Ooh, I don't know. Okay, let's go ahead and crank that up. There we go. Change ignition. Master start. Engine 4. Alright. Separating. Engine 2. Okay. Ignition off. Engine tree. Ignition off. Okay, starting engine 1. Okay, spoiler, right spoiler. Okay. Ignition, starter. Start master off, we'll leave continuous ignition on. And taxi lights on. Okay. I'll just leave it in auto then, I guess. Alright. Get up there, no smoking. Okay. Galley. Okay, we're good to go. Let's go. Concord Regional Air Traffic, Avro 222 Alpha Victor, taxiing to runway 20 via Alpha, Concord. So, you know, we can do shorten that Foxtrot. We're a little heavy, but we can do shorten takeoff. Let's do flaps 18. I love that tail spoiler. Flight director on. Yeah, let's do Foxtrot. Oh, that's A2A right there. That is not QualityWings. That's A2A. Yeah, AccuFeel, yep. Oh man. Alright, see JoJo 4. Runway 20, left turn, heading 150 to 2400. Jesus, alright. Concord Regional Air Traffic, Avro 222 Alpha Victor, type Avro RJ, taking off runway 20 at Foxtrot, northwest departure, Concord Regional Air Traffic. Strobe lights coming live. Ready, set, throttle up, here we go. Time's coming up. Nav lock, heading select.
Flaps up.
Thrust engaged, 245 set. Keep it from turning here. Yep, keep it turning. There is the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Beautiful jet. Beautiful, beautiful jet. Let's see here, where's our first waypoint? Waves. Okay, we're set. Be able to fly in the airport here. And we're going to be passing through 10,000 here. Man, good rate of climb, 3,000 feet per minute. That's pretty good in this little jet, honestly. Let's lower the vertical speed up to down to 2,200 though, and we'll pick up the speed. 295 for now. Bye-bye, Concord. We'll see you again Sunday. Goodbye, Charlotte. I'm about to fly over Lake Norman. Let's see how our track's doing. A little off. Let's see here. Let's see if it'll capture it. LNAV. Aha! Direct waves. Alright, cool. Alright, how's our speed? Yeah, that's good. 295. I'm not going to push it any further. That seems like a good speed to hold it at for now. Alrighty. So right now we're currently the only inbounds into Oklahoma right now. Let's see here. Direct one, nope, we're going direct two ways. Alright. Oh. Passing through 18,000. Pulling standard, okay. South. Oop. Is that on? No. It's on auto. Keep an eye on it. Yeah, it's pulling from the main, as it should. That's reading in pounds, not kilograms, by the way. I know the panel says kilograms, but it's really pounds. Through about 204. Fuel transfer light on. A little bit of space. I'm gonna slow down the vertical speed down to, let's do 1700, and oh, it waves. I'm flying on the star here. Or sit. Not star. sun's starting to set. A little bit. About 3,000 more feet to go. Will go. A little bit of the snow-capped mountains over here. Thousand feet to go. Alert. Bring that speed down a little bit because that's getting into the NE speed. So let's go 285. Mach 0.71. I think the flight plan had us at Mach 0.70. Let's see. Yep, Mach 0.70. So we'll be going a little faster than the flight plan expected us to go. So that'd be nice. And let's see here. We don't have anything yet. Okay. Turn off the seatbelt sign. We're on our way. On our way to Oklahoma. The electronic flight bag. So let's take a look at the weather at Oklahoma. So let's see here. We got 2,700 foot broken, 4,000 foot overcast. So it's not too terrible. We'll be a little low coming in on the ceiling, but it's not too bad. We can definitely work with that. Let's take a look at the TAF, see what it's expected to do. So, actually, it's supposed to improve. Okay, so that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right. Tree 60 at 25, gusting tree. Ooh, got some strong winds at Oklahoma. All right, so let's see. What is it saying? So tree 5 left, tree 5 right, or runway tree 6. So let's go ahead and take a look at the airport diagram here, and we'll figure this out. Okay, well, actually, Tree 6 is a little itty bitty runway. And let's see here. VFR daylight operations only, except for Air National Guard. Used as a taxiway, would not used as a runway, lighted as a taxiway. Okay, so we're not going to do Tree 6. So 3-5 left or 3-5 right. So let's see here. Looks like the FBO is on the east side of the airport, and we are going to be flying in from the east. So Tree 5 right would be ideal. So we'll plan for Tree 5 right. And we're going to be hitting up. Let's do... Actually, let me see here. Okay, Tree 5 right, go blind. Alright, okay, so we're going to be hitting Rifle 3, blind. So what does 5 mile extension look? Oh, 5 mile extension looks good. Let's do that. Yeah, let's take a look at 8. 8's too far out. We'll do 5. 5 sounds good. And we're a little jet, so we don't need too much space to maneuver. Alright. Let's see here. Okay, so 2880. About 2,900 feet is the extension. Okay. Airfield elevation is 1283. Not too bad. Alright, cool. So we are expected. Let's see here. It's 781 nautical miles. 6 minutes 54. 6 minutes and about 45 seconds till we hit the next waypoint on the SID. It's not showing me the arrival time just yet. I think it's still figuring it out. I do have a bit of a headwind, so. But overall, not too bad. Not too bad. Switch back over to the cockpit. And we'll go ahead and actually set up for that arrival. I know it's a bit early, but honestly, with winds that strong, we kind of... Yeah, 360. Yeah, that's not likely to change. It's half. Now it's from 2100 Zulu, but it's saying it's just going to shift over to 010 degrees. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and prepare for, let's see, Rifle 3, blind, and on my Tree 5 right. Let's see the legs here. Okay, looks good. It's not going to put in the extension. I don't think the Avro RJ has the capability. It's a nice FMC. Like, don't get me wrong, I'd definitely like it over the BA-146. The BA-146 FMC is the oh, it's like the Dash 8 FMC. It's a bit older, but the Avro RJ has a little bit better FMC. So. Is pretty nice. I'm about to empty the fuel center tank here soon, so we'll be done with the transfer. Let's see. Yeah, so these feed tanks here, these are just within the engine. So engine 1, 2, 3, and 4, they all have their feed tanks. So let me see if I can pull up a diagram, because there was actually really cool document about this. Let me see if I can find it real quick. That is pretty neat. Actually, I should have it in my documents here. Hang on. Yep. Yep. Manual. There we go. This is actually the manual for the 146, but I mean it pretty much applies to the Avro RJ as far as how the feed tanks work. So let me go and switch this up to the upper. We'll take a closer look, shall we? Yeah, that's the FMS I was talking about, the FMC I was talking about. It's got the older one there. Let's see here, where is fuel system, fuel tanks. Okay, there we go. So this is the fuel tank setup. And it's pretty much the same for the Avro RJ here. Unplugged the VA146, the Avro RJ a long time. Yeah, last flight I did it was New Year's, so it's not too old for me, but the VA146, it's been a while since I've last flown that. But let's see here. So you've got main wing compartment, the feed tanks, the outer tanks. So you have the transfer system, which is right here, the checkered white and black lines, and then you got the fuel feed systems, which are the solid black lines. And you got, let's see here, you got jet pumps. So let's see if actually, whoa, this thing is really touchy, huh? Let's see. Ah, right here, fuel feed system. These are the feeds, and according to this aircraft, they hold 400 kilograms. So they all go to like their little feed tanks here, and let's see, looks like they're controlled by an LP valve, a low pressure valve. I'm guessing that's what that is, low pressure valve. And these are the tanks right here. So it's fed by the tanks with an electric pump, and then it feeds through a non-return valve, so it's one way. Goes down here. This one actually looks like it goes into here. So the left inner goes to engine 2 through a low pressure valve, but it also goes to the APU through the APU valve. And this is a cross-feed valve right here, this X. So, of course, when we're just running off the APU, it just pulls from this line, and it just follows that down. And then when we have the engines running, it goes down to engine 2. This one goes to engine 1. This one goes to engine 3 and engine 4. So they all pretty much have their dedicated lines of where they go to, except, of course, the APU. APU piggybacks off of the line for engine 2. Yeah, I love it when flight manuals just give you diagrams. It's just easy to follow along. But H, standby fuel pump hydraulic. C, common feed valve. There's a cross feed valve again. Center tank. Inner, outer pump compartments. So really, I mean, the wing tank's just like, you know, you got left tank, you got right tank, and you got center tank, but it's just the pumps are, you have pumps located in the inner part of the tank, you have pumps located in the outer part of the tank. Let's see. Main compartment, so that's a transfer valve right there. Boat valve. see here. So tanks for the center tank are right here, and they pump in. This is the transfer system, so you got the transfer valve, and it goes to the float valve, which goes inside the wing tanks right here. That's pretty cool. Not sure if there's let's see, hydraulic power system. I'm not sure hydraulic has a diagram. Pneumatic might have something, maybe. No, maybe not. Yeah, see, this is the flight management computer I was talking about, the universal UNS-1 flight management computer. So it's like a Dash 8 almost. I really don't care for that FMC. It's I don't really like it that much. You're very limited on what you can do with that power plant. Let's see if I can find more diagrams. I love looking at diagrams. Very look at that pneumatic system. Hydraulic fuel. Flight controls. Electrical system. Of course, this kind of pertains to, you know, just the VA-146, but yeah. Oh yeah, see, VA-146-300 has 1,090 nautical miles. Avro RJ has 1,800 nautical miles, so it is a bit. Go a bit further. Fuel capacity 3,000 U.S. gallons. Yeah, it's a pretty cool plane. I love reading about it, stuff like this. So it's pretty fun. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've enjoyed it. It's just I don't really care too much for the BA-146. I don't know why we were. Okay, it's weird. I mean, I love the Avro RJ. The nice thing about the QualityWings 146 and Avro RJ family is that actually the 146, they have an option for a more modernized cockpit, which is pretty nice. Of course, Just Flight is a newer rendition of the aircraft, but yeah, I do like QualityWings Avro RJ. I think they did a pretty good job with that. It was definitely, in my opinion, a step up from their 757, but anyways. Well, supposedly, I guess Just Flight is looking into doing an Avro RJ, so we'll see. We shall see. They do come with a lot of variants, though, and the nice thing I do like about Just Flight is they have the cargo versions of the B146 too, with an animated cargo door and everything. So that's stuff like that I do appreciate as well, you know. Oh yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about that aircraft. Yeah. And Just Flight, they did put a lot of attention to detail in their 146. So it's fun just to get down and study it. The 146 is definitely more to do. I don't know why we're dissenting. What's going on here? Not bad. Doing that earlier was a little weird. Yeah. Once we hold LNAV, thrust on. Okay. A little bit to get to that altitude. Alrighty, sweet. Well, best of luck landing the Metroliner there. Weather looks good in Medford. Okay, now I'm just really confused. Now we're climbing. This is so strange. Okay, hang on. Okay, what's actually kind of interesting is when I trim it, it alters the pitch. It's like altitude hold's not really engaging. That's very strange. Back down to Mach 0.70. I'm not sure what's going on. Awesome. Well, that's good. I know with those older planes, it can get pretty challenging landing in bad weather. I know that from flying the MD-88 into a shitstorm one time. It's not very fun. I mean, it was fun challenging-wise, but you know what I mean. A lot less automated systems, you know. I'm not sure why it's kind of going up and down. I'm not sure why my trim, I'm able to manipulate it with my trim like that. It should have altitude hold, which, as it shows, altitude hold, but for some reason it's having a little bit of trouble. I'm not sure what's going on. It's weird. We're not getting that 5G interference all the way up here, are we? That's the thing too, is the BA-146 doesn't have auto land capabilities. Avro RJ actually does, but Avro RJ has a lot of things the BA-146 don't. Auto throttle is a big thing, plus the autopilot panel too, like the you know, the Honeywell MCP autopilot panel compared to the older one. I'm not sure exactly who made the autopilot panel on the B-146, I forgot. Maybe they did themselves, I don't know, but it's old. This is a bit more familiar, you know, with 737s. It's like, well, it's pretty similar. But you still have the thrust management system, which you really got to play around with. I'm not really messing around with it because, I mean, engines are pretty much synced up across the board. 1, 2, 3, and 4, they're pretty much all synced up. I mean, N1, N2, fuel flow, like, I mean, they're just doing the same amount across the board. The B-146, you got to sync 3 engines to just one, and it can be a little bit of work, so. That's what I'm trying to say is the BA-146 just needs a little bit more TLC when it comes to flying compared to the Avro RJ, which is a bit more automated, which, of course, flying a newer plane, you know, that's to be expected, you know, but. Hawker Siddeley. Nice. I flew the Hawker Siddeley, what was it, the 748? I think that's it. Hang on. Yeah, Hawker Siddeley HS748. From, I think it was actually from Just Flight as well. That was an interesting plane. It was fun, but, oh man, it's old. And that wingspan on that plane is huge, too. I think it's got the Rolls-Royce Dart engines, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Rolls-Royce RB53 Dart. God. Those are on the Fokkers, too, I want to say. Yeah, Fokker F-27 Friendship. And the Gulfstream 1. Wow, okay. What else for that? Oh, no kidding. Boeing B-17 Flying Fortress had the, oh, it was a converted firefighting. Huh. Interesting conveyor. Some DC-3s have the Dart engines. It's interesting. Trying to remember which HS. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Man, that is an old cockpit. Oh my goodness. Oh, nice. Yeah. You see that? Man. Yeah. Unreal. I'm trying to think of the aircraft I tried flying a while ago. I think it was Vickers VC-10. That was an interesting plane. I could never figure it out how to fly that plane, but man. I'm trying to think, what's the one that Just Flight has? Just Flight had a, let me see here. Yeah, so yeah, the VC-10 is the one I flew from them. That was a very interesting plane. And then, let's see, P3D V5, Just Flight. Concord. I've never had much interest flying the Concord myself. That's just me. I did like their Arrow that they made too. That was a fun plane. I'm more like the Pipers and the Cessnas. I like low one when it comes to the little GA planes. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, the Mach 111. That was the one I was thinking of from Just Flight. It looks pretty old though, but 40 USD. Old plane, man. Old plane. Crazy. Fokker. Oh yeah, I think I have this one of theirs. This one's definitely old. Wasn't bad though. L1011. Really, their L1011 works for V5? Wow. That's interesting. I fly Captain Sim's L1011, but I don't fly the L1011 that much. L1011 is a lot of work for one person to fly. Oh, but they do have an FMC. Captain Sim doesn't. That's kind of interesting. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Warrior. Yeah, military planes. I'm not a fan of military aviation, personally. We got Duchess. This plane here. Oh my god, those switches. Oh, you have the comms panel up above your head. That's crazy. Did they have a freighter? I think they had a freighter version too. I want to say they did. They just got GPS built in right there. The airspeed indicator was weird on this plane. I definitely remember that. I'm trying to find a picture of one of the airspeed indicator. The first air. Actually watching some videos of oh yeah, see there's a freighter right there, cargo. Yeah. See that airspeed indicator. Oh, it is in knots. I remember something about being in miles per hour. Might have been a standby one. I can't remember. Oh yeah, I think I remember that. Yeah. Yeah, they dropped a number of planes. They still got the 747 and A300 in development. The Fokker F-28 was supposed to be for V5 too, but they dropped it for V5, and it's solely going to be in Microsoft Flight Simulator. So let's see. I'm kind of interested in the Fokker F-28. Really don't have a good, Fokker payware aircraft for the flight simulator, so that'll be pretty interesting. I don't know how it's going to hold up in Microsoft Flight Simulator though. I hope they're able to make it work. I really do. Not many pictures of the cockpit though. Oh, there we go. Yeah, they got the 146 and the Concord they're making for Microsoft Flight Simulator right now. Oh, they got a little preview video. Just kind of want to see how it looks in the simulator. Doesn't look bad. Pretty much how it is at P3D. Ooh. Showing off the lighting. Little tablet. said, I don't mind the 146, but it is a lot of work. It is a lot of work. Some, we're gonna need some lighting here. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, cool. See if electronic flight bag's spitting out time for me. Okay, there we go. 592 nautical miles. Be there about an hour and 40 minutes. Arrive there at 23:21 Zulu. So we'll arrive about 9 minutes earlier than expected. But we did take off early, so that was good. Uh-oh. Well, at least nothing collapsed, right? That's the main thing. At least you're still in one piece. Oh. That's not too terrible. 490. It's close to 500, but it's not, you know. Apparently I've got this altitude thing figured out now. Seem to be staying at a 281, 100 feet above, but I'm not going to be too picky about it. Atlanta Houston Center online. Well, we're definitely out of Atlanta. And we're not going to be bothering Houston. So right now we're in Memphis Center, and we got to go through. Yeah, Oklahoma's in Fort Worth. So. Oh God. Yeah, that's never fun. That's never fun. I always hate it when it doesn't do what you want it to do, you know? A lot of times I just end up flying visual. I just don't really set up instruments, which is probably bad. I should probably get, you know, familiar and used to setting up approaches, ILSs, RNAV, not RNAV, GPS approaches, stuff like that. But I kind of like always hand flying the plane in. Like I just, airport in sight, okay, I've got it, you know. But I mean, I'll fly ILS or an instrument approach if I have to, but I'll always try to hit up the visual if I can. Oh, God. Damn. That seems quite a bit for that little Metroliner, too. Mm. Damn. Let's see. Oh, there's an aircraft that departed Oklahoma City not too long ago. The CJ-4 going down to San Marcos Regional in Texas. And just south of Austin. No other arrivals though. But yeah. That's the important thing, you're down. Aircraft off of my thought I saw an aircraft. Yeah. Oh, it should be. Let's see one. Oh. There he goes. Delta 737-800 going from Portland to Atlanta. Big surprise. Not the Portland part, but the Atlanta part. Oh, goodness. Nice. Nashville approach is on. All above Tracon's airspace. S25 is seeing some below us. I'm actually kind of surprised how big of an airport Nashville really is. I mean, if you think about it, like Charlotte Douglas International, longest runway is 10,000 feet. Nashville has an 11,000 foot long runway. That's pretty impressive. I'll just send him a message. Okay, sweet. Think about, hey, who doesn't, man? I press that V key all the time. Take that screenshot. Oh man. Oh, cool. Horizon thing. Nice. Oh, you even got a little baggage cart there, too. That's awesome. Man, that Metroliner is something else, man. Oh, it's even got a cruciform tail, too. I actually forgot it. I thought it was a T-tail, but no, it's a cruciform tail. Huh. Nice. I've handled a Metroliner in real life. There was a I think it was actually Department of Homeland Security had one. I'm not sure what it was with DHS, maybe Border Patrol or something. But one of them flew in. That is an interesting plane. Very interesting. I don't think I fielded one though. I fielded a Brasilia before. A Brasilia, a Dash 8, 200. Actually, yeah, no, it was a 200. No, I'm sorry, it was a 300. Dash 8 300. Embraer 120 Brasilia. Built a Saab 2000. Saab 2000 is actually nice. The Brasilia's got the old like analog gauges, like when you feel it. Same thing with the Dash 8. I'm not sure about the Q400. I've never handled that aircraft. I'd imagine the Metroliner is just kind of the same setup. If it has single point, might be over wing for all I know. I don't know. There's oh wow, the cockpit's not too bad. That was pretty manageable. Not too bad at all. You know what kind of reminds me of is a BAE Jetstream. Just a little bit. Of course, the center panel is different, but the glare shield set up. You got your engine gauges to your left there. Yeah. Oh, it's freeware too? Hey, that's pretty good. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see if I can
This is your living.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I love the older Dash 8s. The one of my favorite series is the 200 and 300. More so the 200, but yeah, 300's nice too. I did a flight from Charlotte to Richmond. Flew on a Dash 8 Piedmont right before they retired theirs for American Eagle, and it is. Man, I love flying on turboprops. They're so much fun. They really are. It was sad to see them go away, but... Oh, it does. Yeah. Panels. Yeah. Brings back memories. 2002 times. Maybe even 2004. 2004, like certain planes didn't have virtual cockpit. I don't think like the default 737 for Flight Simulator 2004. I think it was the 400. I don't even think it even had a virtual cockpit. It was 2D. Oh, okay. Well, that's not too bad then. At least they put some detail into it. You guys get a bit colder. Oh. That's not too bad. Hard to see out that window though. I think that dash goes all the way up, you know? Oh man. That's interesting. It has the older avionics in it too. Wow, it is just like a thick blanket below us. Look at that. Just a sea of clouds. Sea of clouds. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, the 747 that I flew, I think was from, what was it? Commercial level simulations. That was the last time I flew. Kind of an older 747, the 200 and the 300. What they had. A lot of people didn't know 300 existed, apparently. I say 747 300, they're like, what? Like, yeah, it exists. Very popular, but it exists. Surprising people know more about a 747 SP than a 747 300. Oh, God. Walker 614. I've never heard of this one. Oh, I think I've seen this one before, actually. Yeah, it's got the pylons mounted on the wings. Yeah. Very interesting plane. Of course, we all know who got inspired to do that nowadays. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think what 747-300 I flew for. I want to the 300. I want to say it was with Eva Air, but I can't remember. They didn't really have old 747s. I can't remember who it was. Oh, there's always the 747 operators. Oh, well, that's current. I don't know if you got the current. Or the 300. Okay, I'll unpack a couple. Huh. Three. Oh God, yeah, yeah. Funny looking plane. Yeah, I remember seeing pictures of that. Yeah. Only 21 built. That is converted from a DC-4. Oh my God. It just attached a different nose to it, huh? Ain't that something? Oh man. It is pretty narrow though. Like kind of looking at it straight on. Let me see if I can switch it over. That sunset is really beautiful to look at though. Oh my goodness. Yeah, like look how narrow that is. I get used to like looking at a 747 and then you look at that like, man, that's skinny. Oh man. Ooh, going near 228 right there. Man. One converted. That's it. Yeah, okay, so it was built to design to haul passengers in the back and bulk cargo in the front, I guess, huh? 22 passengers. Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy. Right. Yeah, there was a United States operator up at Falcon Airways. I was conflicting with something else. Ah, okay. Oh, where to fly to next? Oh. That's the big question, huh? Where to go next? Oh, where'd you fly from flying into Medford? Oh, okay. That's not too bad. There's something I kind of want to get into again is Air Hauler 2. That's pretty fun. I really need to set that up again. But I've kind of got enough on my plate right now, you know. This and then Canadian Express and then Virgin Northwest. So I got a pretty full plate right now to fly. But Air Hauler 2, that's It's pretty fun picking up jobs of cargo and just flying to airports, picking up cargo, flying it somewhere, dropping it off, and flying back home, or do another job, you know. I've heard about Sky Park, but I've never gotten into it. Is that from oh, who was it? I don't want to say it's ORBX. Is it? I think ORBX made one. I can't remember though. Yeah, I love air hauler too. The passenger side I don't really care for, but the cargo is a lot of fun. Oh, parallel 42. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. I think it's just for Microsoft Flight Simulator though. Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, once some more cargo planes get into Microsoft Flight Simulator, I may look into that. You know, PMDG's talking about bringing their 737s over, but of course, cargo is kind of a big one. You know, the cargo expansion. And I love flying the 737 cargos. That was a great expansion for PMDG. I love it. It was a lot of fun doing air hauler routes in the 737, 700 cargo, and the 800. I didn't really do much in the 800, mostly the 700. But it was a fun plane to fly in. It really was. Yeah. So yeah, like I do these charter flights, but yeah, the cargo flights because of course it's like, you know, air hauler too. You're just a small little company, right? So you're like based out of an airport. And I had my company based out of Juneau, up in Alaska, but I pick like a lot of jobs. Pick some jobs in Alaska, but I most of the time go down to the lower 48. Work some jobs in Washington, Oregon, Idaho, a couple of Montana, and Colorado, and just kind of stick to that area. And then I do a few jobs for the day, then at the end of the day, fly back up home to Juneau. It was pretty fun. I did love doing that. Got some fond memories of that. I think I had, starting out, I had like 2 SOP 340 freighters, and then 2 737 700 freighters. Ooh, nice. Yeah, see, one plane I wanted to do, I kind of stopped doing it before it got released, but since Just Flight made a cargo version for the BA-146, I really wanted to do that one and implement that aircraft into the fleet, but I just kind of fell out of it before it got released, so, you know. I felt like that would have been pretty fun, too. I was trying to find aircraft, you know, small planes to do cargo. That's kind of hard, you know. Is there a cargo version for the Twin Otter? I know that got released for Microsoft Flight Simulator lately. Or if not, it's about to. I don't know if Airsoft is developing a version for it. I don't think it's a cargo version for it. There's a multi. Oh, okay. Oh, there's one for the Britain Norman Islander. I was kind of looking at too. The DC. Oh my God, DC-8. I played around with the DC-8 a little bit, but I never really fully got it to do a flight. I don't know if I was just too intimidated by it or what, but I just never fully got into it. I don't have the one from Airsoft. I think I have the one for Just Flight. I think it's the one for Just Flight. The DC-8 is, yeah, it really is. I mean, I was used to flying the DC-9, but going into the DC-8, yeah, it's. I mean, there are little similarities, but there's a lot of differences. So, yeah. Yeah. I did like they had different variations. I think the Aerosoft just has like one variation, but maybe it has more. I can't remember. I don't know, 50 to 70. We just crossed into the state of Arkansas and leaving Tennessee now. We are about, let's see here, about 100 miles away from Little Rock. Not too bad. Got about an hour left in the flight. Oh, okay. What virtual airline did you fly the DC-8 for? I don't know too many virtual airlines that support vintage flying. Oh, like Russian Northwest, of course, but that was like a virtual TWA and virtual Pan Am. I was a part of a while ago. I think I flew the 727 for Pan Am and TWA. Actually, I don't even think I flew mainline for TWA. I flew TWA Express with the SOP 340. Ah, okay. Nice. Nice. So you flew it in the old widget, huh? Nice. Yeah, running a V8 virtual airline, I mean, it is a commitment for sure. It really is. Definitely is. I've thought about doing one, but I don't know. Like I said, it's a lot of commitment. A lot of commitment, a lot of dedication, and you know. Who knows? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I was involved with a couple virtual airline upstarts, but they never actually happened. Last one was a bit more modern, but just never got off its feet. And the one before was actually a vintage virtual airline. I know Midwest Express was on it, US Airways, Piedmont, the old Piedmont. A few others, like we were going to do a bunch of old airlines, but it just never happened. It kind of fell through, so. It's actually kind of funny because we actually splintered off from a Delta virtual airline too. I don't remember which one. There's so many freaking Delta virtuals out there. Oh man. I used to be part of a number of virtual airlines. I was part of American Virtual. I used to have US Airways flights. That's what I flew. And it was American. But what was nice about it is that you could fly for different airlines within one world. So you could fly Qantas, S7, British Airways, Iberia, etc. So that was pretty cool. I did love that. They didn't really do vintage flying. Like, I mean, at the time the MD-80 was still in service, so that's, you know, that was kind of really the old plane they had. But you could actually interchange out planes, like I remember I was scheduled, I booked a flight for 767 to do, but I didn't have a 767 for the flight simulator at the time, so I actually substituted it for an A300, and I flew the Thomas Ruth A300. So at the time that was just what I had available, and it got accepted, so. Oh wow. Eastern Airlines, that'd be pretty cool. They flew the DC-9. That was I just got a lot of fond memories of the DC-9. I really do. An old plane for sure, but it was pretty fun. What's kind of interesting too is who was it? Cool Sky released the DC-9 for P3D V4 a while ago, and it was just like, I heard nothing from Cool Sky whatsoever, and then out of nowhere, this is about the time that just shortly after Leonardo released their MD-80 for P3D, and Cool Sky came out and was like, oh yeah, we got our DC-930 and MD-80 family, and we're just going to release it for P3D V4. Like, when did you come back? Oh my goodness. But they've been quiet ever since, so I don't know. Nice. I think I tried flying the DC-3 a few times, but I just never got into it myself. It's like a PMDG with the DC-6. Like, yeah, they're nice planes. I just could never get into, you know, old piston aircraft like that. You know, it just kind of wasn't my thing. They are nice though. SkySim make the DC-3? No, they just have the DC-9 and MD-11. Because that's honestly what I flew at the time, because Cool Sky last made planes for FSX, and I didn't even think it was FSX Steam Edition. So that's what I flew mostly, was Sky Simulations DC-9. It's not the best add-on, but I mean, it gets me where I go to. It has the default GPS, but it's not too terrible. Like, of course, I have the Ablesoft EFB, so it's actually nice about the Ablesoft EFB. Let me see if I can go back to up here. So any aircraft in P3D, and I'm pretty sure it will work for FSX as well. So if it utilizes the default GPS in the flight simulator, what this does is any changes you make in here, so like if you get a flight plan from SimBrief and you put it in here, it'll actually update that flight plan into the flight simulator's default GPS. So like if I was to go into navigation and flight planner right now, it would actually show me the route that's on the EFB, and it'll plug in all those points. So that's Ablesoft EFB really saves me a lot when it comes to that. Like if I fly SkySim or heck, even Captain Sim L1011 use the default GPS. And what's another one? Virtual Call Products that utilizes the default GPS too. I use Ablesoft EFB for putting in points and setting up stars and SIDS and all that, and it just puts it all in, and the airplane flies it. I love it. So the electronic flight bag is payware. It's not a subscription. Let's see if I can find it. It does work for multiple platforms. Let's see here. But that's the thing too. I mean, it has the nice thing I do like about it. So it reads what you have for your simulator. So what airports you have. So like, if I go to, let me see if I can find it. Let's see. I'm trying to think of an airport I don't have the best scenery for. Hey, San Jose. So San Jose, I have default scenery for. So you see, like, it doesn't even have any taxiways labeled for me. But the nice thing about it is that this is what it reads from the simulator. So whatever my simulator has is it displays it for me, which I really like that. And then if I really want to find out, okay, where I'm going and stuff like that, I can just pull up Navigraph charts and kind of match it up, but it'll show me all the parking spots in the flight simulator too, which I really love. It's one thing I love about this. It'll show you like approach information. So of course, this is just a visual, so it tells me the elevation, the runway, the length, the width, just all sorts of information. If I'm flying an ILS, it'll localize the frequency, stuff like that. So it'll do all that stuff. It'll give you a flight plan and stuff like that. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, the weather system in it too, the TAF. It even has a checklist if you want to set up checklists. It can do that too. There's a lot of things you can do with the EFB. I do really like it. So the purchase, and you can actually get it for a free trial, 30-day free trial, so you can try it out before you buy it. What is 59 Swiss francs? I'm not sure exactly what that currency is converted to VHF. $64. It is a little pricey, but like I said, they do have a try before you buy, so you can try it out, and if you don't like it, you know, you can always uninstall it. So, you know, X-Wing does have limitations. Taxi routes, taxi out, taxiing functions. Oh, okay. See, I don't really do that. I don't really do taxi in and taxi out. Like, that's a thing. Let me see if I can taxi. So, like, if I was going into, let's say, so, if you look at I actually don't have the FBO on here. Oh god, yeah. I think I paid for that too, and yeah, I was not impressed with that program. The FBO is actually at Hotel 1, but we don't actually have access to Hotel 1, so I guess we'll go over here. We'll still plan for a 3-5 right though, that's fine. Since we're coming from that direction anyway, but we'll just park up here. So let's see, let's do 2. So parking spot 2, general aviation ramp. Taxiway depiction shortly after runway's been vacated, so it'll, oh, I guess it'll inject to use named taxiways. It'll actually plot us a route for a taxi in. Actually isn't bad. I just never really use it though, so I don't. But I guess that's a feature that kind of depends on the scenery and X-Plane 11. Traffic data is limited to 19 aircraft. Traffic data is also not as detailed as an FSX P3D. Only latitude, longitude, and altitude is available. So data reps, ground speed, track, vertical speed has to be calculated by EFB. When using plugins like live traffic and our squawk box, beware of 7 disagreeing traffic symbols, labels for 1 or 2 seconds. Yeah. I mean, it kind of does that with P3D too. It's just, yeah, I don't really have like AI traffic installed. It's just VATSIM, so. But it will put AI traffic if you do have AI traffic. But according to this, it's limited to 19 aircraft. Flight plan. Okay, so flight plan loading currently is not possible to automatically load a GPS flight plan with the X-Plane's default GPS GNS system. However, the GPS flight plan will be created according to the latest specs and will also be saved into your proper directory where it is expected by X-Plane in EFB current GPS.fplanes. Loading must be done manually using the standard functions of the default GPS GNS device in X-Plane. Okay, so it won't update it like real time. You've got to go manually like import the flight. I'm not sure how difficult that is on X-Plane. I do have X-Plane, but I haven't used it forever, and I haven't used it hardly at all, so I'm not too familiar about how that goes. Flight plan alterations, yeah, for the same reason described above, altered flight plans cannot be transferred automatically, so you gotta do it manually. Okay. Oh, Microsoft Flight Simulator limitations are. Flight plan, Microsoft Flight Simulator. Flight plan handling is similar to the well-known default GPS flight plans in FSX P3D. A flight plan can still be created externally by PFBX, SimBrief, or similar. The flight plan can also be created using the EFB v2 functionality. Once an EFB v2 flight has been created, do not load this flight plan from the MSFS start screen. The flight plan is created within EFB2 and then automatically transferred to the default GPS of the Microsoft Flight Simulator aircraft. Editing of the flight plan and adding SIDs, stars, and approaches is possible in the usual way. It must, however, be noted that the flight plan display and the default nav displays of the MSFS aircraft is rather incomplete. At present, no custom waypoints are displayed, as well as no procedures. However, the routing as displayed in the EFB2 client will properly be followed in GPS navigation. Interesting. Whether weather cannot be read from the simulator, to bypass this, please select wheel weather. I mean, yeah, that's what I do anyway, so that's not a big issue. But I'm going to simulate special weather conditions. Ground layout. Ground layouts are available. Not display tarmac layout aprons, as due to the nature of present Microsoft Flight Simulator ground polygon compilation. Okay. Traffic. AI traffic is visible. Definitions are not yet clear. Display what FSU IPC7 is supplying, but no information. Let's say a bit more features in Microsoft Flight Simulator than X-Men 11. It's like X-Men 11 suffers more in limitations. But compared B2, 3, 4, 5, MSX, MSX edition. It does have a server too, so maybe it'll work it out if you have like a tablet display or something, you know, which is kind of cool. Okay, so we need to pass the line at or above level 190. Get the restriction at Dimple. We need to be below 17,000 feet. So we're getting close here. We've got about 45 minutes left. We're about 250 miles out from Oak City. Let's go back to the plane shell. To begin the approach. See how we're looking here. Well, we still got 5,900 in each tank, so yeah, we've got plenty of fuel. I'm not too worried there. See, I don't know what the flight plan was stressing about earlier. It's really weird. I don't know. That was very strange. Saying we don't have enough fuel. You sure about that? Beautiful lighting. Dimple right now saying go negative 340 feet per minute. We'll get to 17,000. Not 350. After Dimple though, we need a rate of about 1,400 feet per minute in order to successfully cross the next restriction. This is the stuff I love about the EFB. A flying canoe. Do you wish to elaborate? Flying canoe. said. So yeah, this kind of information too on the EFB right here. This is pretty cool. So dimple at our current position, we need to cross it at 17,000 feet. We need to have 350 feet per minute from our current position, and that just went to 360. So as we get closer, it's going to go up and up. And then from after dimple, rate of descent should be 1370 feet per minute. That's pretty cool. I I love features about this electronic flight bag. It just gives you so much like useful information and stuff. So it's pretty cool. After dimple, rifle is 15,000. So from 17,000 to 15,000, we need to have about 1,400 feet per minute at least, and able to in order to meet that restriction. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. It sounded blank and new. Okay. So we're gonna be doing some nighttime landing, that's for sure. Alright. We're gonna get ready for the descent a little bit. Right now it's about 400 feet per minute, so I'll wait till it gets somewhere between 1,000 and 2,000. Probably about 2,000. I'll go ahead and start the descent. So right now we're going direct to Coma. Right. Yeah, Coma and then Club and then Line. With Line we just need to be above flight level 190 for that restriction. So yeah, we're fine for right now. $37. We're just getting close to the border of Arkansas right now. we're gonna have to pay attention to the altitude hold when we do it, because the altitude select was kind of acting up when we were getting up to cruise there. So yeah, we're just gonna keep an eye on it on the descent there, just to make sure it doesn't act up, because it didn't. You know, you were here earlier. It was, you know, we got up to cruise there and it dipped down like 2,000 feet, and then it was trying to go back up, and going back down, going back up, going back down, going back up. Like, it was just not making up its mind, you know? It was really weird. So, yeah, we'll see if it behaves in the descent. Hopefully it does. Hopefully it does. Oh my goodness. Wow. It's even got the navigation lights. Damn. Now that is a proper boat right there. Oh my goodness, that's funny. Let's check on the traffic, see what we got. And we're the only inbound right now. No ATC online. We're still inside Memphis Center. We've got about 65 miles until we hit Fort Worth Center, but they're currently offline, so. That's right. Tank's still looking good. Golly. Four. The interesting thing about the Avro RJ, well, this is the BA-146 too. This is the engines 1 and 4 supply the electrical charge to the aircraft, and 2 and 3 supply the hydraulic lines to it. So you see right here, we got engine 2 pump and engine 3 pump. It's kind of interesting. It's interesting how this aircraft is designed too. But it is a fun little plane for sure. And there goes the sun. Bye bye. I think when we're doing the return flight, we're doing it, let's see, yep, it's going to be a night flight. So, leaving Oklahoma City at 1800 local in Oklahoma. And then, yeah, so we're going to be landing. It's about the same time, so 2.5 hours. So 9:30 locals. when we're going to be landing back home. On the return flight, that is. So. There's a nice for evening flight down. Alrighty, Ghost. We'll see you soon. Oh god, those faces. That's the Bank of America building. Duke Energy building. Forgot the name of that one. Ah, and that one too. Beautiful plane. About to pass over Colma. We are now in the state of Oklahoma. We're almost there, folks. We're almost there. Let's see. Top of descent is actually giving us a little bit after club, so that looks like that's about 50, maybe 60 miles. Actually, kick up the speed a little bit. We'll go to Mach Point. 2. We've got plenty of fuel. I'm not too worried. Line is 80 miles. We just need to be above 190, and Dimple is the one that has the restriction there. Dimple, then rifle. Rifle's at 15,000, between 10,000 and 15,000. That's really the last restriction. Aces is just above, I believe it's Aces. Yeah, Aces is just, you gotta be above 6,000 feet, so it's not too bad. Bring it back down to 80 here. Oh, we're climbing again. Oh, no, we're descending. Maybe it's because we get close to that never exceed speed. I don't know. It's really weird. That might be it. So now it's wanting to climb. You see the vertical speed here, that little green bar on the right side. So now it's going down 200. 300, 400. And we'll see our altimeter decreasing, 600, 700. And, you know, let's bring it back down to 0.70. It seems to be what's, see, the leveling off now. Yeah, pay attention to this because this might be causing a. Wait, no, now it's climbing. What are you doing, plane? Okay, now it's leveled off. It's going back down. This is just so weird. Leveled off now. It might be doing that because of how close the airspeed is to the to that red line, the never exceed speed. Because you know we don't really have like a caution, little warning area. The yellow band, we just got it clear, and then we got the red band there. So I don't know. It's really strange. I don't know why it would cause it to go up and down like that. That seems kind of erratic, but oh well. Club. I am paying attention to any ATC that might come online. Well, I'll be kind of surprised. I don't see Fort Worth Center online too much, so. But who knows? That's like the one center I don't really see too much. Oh, Charlotte Approach came online. Too little, too late. Atlanta Center. Oh, Atlanta Approach is online. Okay. Not too bad. Boston Center's online. Anchorage Center's online. Wow. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Toronto. Moncton. Flight, Shanwick and Gander Flight Service Station. San Juan. What is that one down there? Piarco Radar, probably butchering the pronunciation of that. Montego Bay, approach. Houston Tower. Oh, Dallas Love ground just came online. Unfortunately, not from Oklahoma. I'm pretty sure Oklahoma's in Fort Worth. Let me check real quick. Oh, that's the Oklahoma departure. Hang on. Check here now. I would assume it would be, but then again, you never really know. Because it is pretty close to the border. Yeah, it is Fort Worth, okay. I think it's Tulsa that's in Kansas City, right? Yeah, Tulsa's in Kansas City. Okay. Yeah. How are we looking? Alright, let's go ahead and start the descent. Put the seatbelt sign on. And we'll set it down to, let's see, about to cross over to Wine, so Dimple, get it down to, let's go 13,000 for now. That sounds good. We'll cross both restrictions at 13,000. That sounds like a plan. Let's go ahead and get vertical speed going. I'll fine tune it in a bit. So let's see, 1,200, let's go to 1,300 feet per minute. 13,000. Sounds good. Got the 13s going. Alright, speed. We'll take it off Mach hold. Go to. The 280's good for now. That's fine. I'm not too worried about going too fast with this plane. If we need to get down to a slower speed, we got that friggin' big spoiler in the back. That'll help us slow down quite a bit. So. If we do need to slow down pretty quick, we can do it. We can sure do it. Alright, so we're planning for runway 35 arrival into Oklahoma. The planning for the visual is check the VTAR real quick. See if it updated. It's about to. It's 1803, so it might be a little bit delayed. Let me check aviationweather.gov and we'll get the latest METAR from them. So METAR KOKC. Let's see. Yeah, it was actually pretty much what the TAF predicted. 010 at 2 tree gusts, tree 5. Although the TAF predicted a little bit lower on the winds, but it did shift to 010 as predicted. Let's see, few clouds 4,000, scattered 13,000. Okay, so the ceiling got bumped up to 17,000 feet, so that's good. I was predicting that the ceiling was going to be raised because the last METAR we got was 2,700 foot broken. That was a ceiling at 2,700 feet, but now it got raised to 17,000 feet, so that's even better. Of course, we got cloud base at 13,000 and another one at 4,000, but it's scattered in few, so that's, we can definitely work with that. 302 on the altimeter. And temperature is 0. It's currently freezing in Oklahoma City right now. All right. See how bad it is. We get ice warning won't keep going, but we should be all set. I guess the cabin pressure right there. Let's see what the aircraft pressurization is doing. Outside air temperature is about, is that about 32 degrees Celsius? Negative 32 degrees Celsius. Pretty chilly. We're just going to hit it right in the middle right now as far as vertical speed. So we got it set to 1,300 feet per minute. It's saying to cross meet the restriction at Dimple, we need 1,250 feet per minute on the descent. And after Dimple, to meet the restriction of the next waypoint, we need to be 1,350. So we should be all set. We need to increase the rate of descent there. Get it going a little more after we cross the Dimple, but we should be all set. See, Wine, we just need to make sure we're above 190. We're about to cross Wine in 7 miles. Wind, got a headwind of 34. Distance 4 miles. ETA 3. Mr. Wolf 5416, thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Alright, we just passed over to Wine. Level 208. That headwind's winding down a little bit. About to go through a layer right now. I'm already picking up Dallas Love ground all the way from over here, and their ATIS. We're not going to Dallas today. I don't even know when we're going to Dallas. I'm pretty sure I have it up on the schedule somewhere. Dallas Love Field is actually March 17th to the 20th is when we're scheduled to go. So, yeah. We'll find the Dallas Love on the 17th of March. So, a couple more months. But not today. Alright, passing through 190. Good. There's OKC. I'm gonna go ahead and set the actually the heading. So actually, if we go heading, okay, 271. So let's set heading to oh, we're almost there, 271. So after we hit aces, we're gonna fly heading 271, and then we're just gonna pretty much enter base, right base for tree 5, and then we're gonna turn 9 degrees to make final for runway tree 5 right into Oklahoma. So that sounds like a plan. Ooh, that looks like a pretty dark cloud over there. Okay. Not showing any precipitation of the METAR. Nope. Okay. Let's intercept. And let's see here. Passing through 17,000. Okay. 16,900, and we just passed Dimple, so we met that restriction. And we crossed a Dimple. Sorry, not Dimple. Rifle below 15,000. Rifle is 11 miles. 10. Yeah, we'll meet the restriction for rifle. No problem. And then, let's see, rifle 10,000. We'll go ahead and bring it down, set it to 6,000. Cross the restriction at aces, 6,000 feet. And then go from there. We'll decel after. We'll decel after rifle. I'm not going to decelerate right now. Wait a little bit. It'll keep it going. See, after rifle, it's suggesting 1,700 feet per minute. But that's going at current airspeed, so we're planning to decelerate, so that's probably going to change. Okay. Let me switch this back to ground. Wind. Yeah. Okay. Alright, getting through the clouds now. Past rifle. Let's go ahead and we'll go 225. 225 sounds good. All right. Alright, we're under the 250 restriction. So, we are A-OK. Go below 10,000. We'll go ahead and let's see here. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be above 6,000 when we cross Aces, so we'll go ahead and set the altitude to 2,900 feet. Ghost, welcome back. We are just getting almost finished the descent now, passing through 11,600 feet, and we've got about, let's see here, 7 minutes left. That's right. You timed that just right. We're just finishing up the star now. And once we hit Aces, for that tries to go direct to Oklahoma, I hit that heading select, and we're just going to fly westbound for right base. Let's see here. Man, that headwind sure did die down. We got 5 knots now. Okay. When you gonna hit it? Alright. Below 10,000. Heading select. Engage. Oh, we're in the clouds now, that's for sure. Ooh. Hopefully the weather's not too bad here. Wonder if it's gonna be, I don't know if there's gonna be snow on the ground. They're still going to be coming in for that visual, though. You can count on it. Let's just get out of this soup right here. We should be golden. Oh, now we're getting a little bit of a tailwind. Oh! I see ground. Aha! There we go. Oh, it's not too bad. Let's go ahead and make a radio call. Will Rogers World area traffic. Avro 222 Alpha Victor is 14 miles southeast of the airport, inbound to land, runway 35 right, full stop. Will Rogers World Airport traffic. Voila. Alright. Lead. Getting below that shelf now. We've got a little airport right here. Hello. It's an interesting layout. Okay, where is our airport we're going to? Let's see here. Oh, I can see the beacon light. That looks like it's it. All right. Oh, I see the Malzars. There they are. Airport in sight. That is our runway right there. For this one on the right. Okay. Cool. Alright, let's get our speed down to, yeah, 200's good. And we'll go ahead and set flaps. Run. Taillights on. Here we go. Okay. Autopilot disconnected.
Radio altimeter.
Auto throttle off. Aircraft is now in my control. Let's get a little bit of the spoilers going here. Flaps down to 24. Gear down. Will Rogers World Area Traffic. Avro 222 Alpha Victor is type Avro RJ on final. Runway 35 right, full stop. Will Rogers World Area Traffic. Alright, let's go flaps 30. Overshot a little bit, not too bad. A little low. Flaps 33, full flaps. Pitch up a little bit. Kind of nose heavy right now. That's good. But I can feel the wind kind of kicking me a little bit from the northwest. Go. Battery lights on this runway? Huh. Interesting.
Approaching decision height.
Continue.
Minimums. $100. 60. 50. 40. 30, 20,
Is that from 80 knots? They're down. I'm not even gonna be heavy on the brakes here. Just tap them a little bit. A lot of room to work with. Let's keep it rolling towards Gulf there. We'll take Gulf, Charlie, and Alpha to the ramp. It would be cool to have a motion simulator thing. Oh yeah, definitely. Especially with this little plane. Like, I would love to feel it. Like, once I kick that that tail spoiler out, like how that would move the simulator. That'd be pretty cool to like simulate that effect. That'd be pretty neat. Welcome to Oklahoma City. All right, let's go ahead and clean it up. Flaps coming up. Taxi lights on. Like, turn off lights off. Strobe lights coming off. And let's go ahead and announce our intentions. Will Rogers World traffic. Avro 2 Alpha Victor is clear of runway 35 right. Taxiing to the ramp via taxiway Golf Charlie Alpha. Will Rogers World traffic. There we go. Flight director off. And APU gen on. Start. Ding. There's the main terminal. We're just gonna taxi our happy little ass over to General Aviation. All right. That wasn't a bad landing. Kind of ballooned a little bit, but we got ourselves down there. We got a lot of runway to work with, so I wasn't too concerned. I really wasn't even concerned too much with braking either. I just kind of pumped the brakes. I didn't even slam on them because with this little jet, you don't really go fast on the approach, and you got a lot of things to help slow you down too. Granted, there's no reverse thrust on this aircraft, but we got a lot of runway to work with, so it wasn't too bad. Oh yeah, true. Yeah, that wouldn't be fun either. If you're like very sensitive to like motion sickness and you're in a full motion flight simulator. Especially if you like paid money for it and then you're like constantly getting sick with it. Oh god. That would be the worst right there. Alright, Alpha. Oh, that's kind of weird. Alpha taxiway kind of shifts a little bit. Interesting. And then Lima, and then parking 2. Let's go ahead and get the Marshall out. Let's see, GSX. Parking 2. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Oh, let's turn right here. Go, 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 go. Oh, I'm done editing though. Go. Don't you yell at me. Parking. Parking 2. GA large. Yes, we are large. For general aviation. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I get motion sick flying and being on ships. It's just... yeah. It depends though. I don't know how differently hydraulic base for a full motion flight simulator would differ from actually being in the real deal. I don't know. I don't know how intense it would get, but yeah. Our marshaller is hiding in the building, so I'm just gonna eyeball it. Alright, that looks good. And let's see, cabin on. Alright, APU air. That's racer on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Seatbelt sign off. Beacon light off. And that is it. Visual 5416. Thank you very much. That wasn't a bad flight. It's pretty nice. We had good weather conditions, departing, arriving, and en route. So, you know, nothing wrong with that. It's always good to have. Of course, I wouldn't mind the challenge, but, you know, sometimes it would just complicate things. Let's go and get the wheel chocks in. Let's go ahead and request boarding. Deboarding. I'll go and get the cargo doors open. Get the baggage out. Man, they really tucked that forward cargo towards that engine, didn't they? I realized. Like, I know the Avro RJ-100 is like really tight with the cargo doors, but I thought the 100 would have been further up, but I guess not. Interesting. Alright, we'll go ahead and open up the main entry doors there. Get those opened up. And there we are. So let's go ahead and take a look at the flight log. So let me go to upper. Alright. While we're boarding, go ahead and take a look at the flight time. So total flight time is 2 hours and 33 minutes. That's not too bad. This is pretty close. Fuel used 11,570 pounds. We took off. Local time 15:52. Actually, it was, yeah. From Charlotte. We landed at 17:25 local in Oklahoma. Let's see here. We got our waypoints. We actually went to page 2, which is kind of a little surprising. Landing rate -50. Are you? No, that can't be right. Did we seriously get 55 feet per minute on the landing? You've got to be kidding me. What? Okay. I guess we did. I don't know. Huh. Interesting. All right. Anyway, so that'll do it for this flight today. Let's see. The return flight will be, I actually got it posted down in the schedule on my Twitch page and actually have it in the countdown clock already. It is scheduled for, let me bring this up here. We got scheduled for Sunday, January 23rd, so this coming Sunday. It'll be at 1900, so the stream will start at about, I think I got it scheduled for 18:15 Eastern that day. Yeah, 18:15 Eastern. Like I said, I got it down in the schedule and the countdown clock below, so if you want to check that out. And we'll also be doing another live stream on Syracuse Tower on the day after, Monday. And we'll be doing another 10 hours on Syracuse Tower. We'll see how that goes. I know the first one we didn't have, it wasn't crazy busy. It was kind of like bursts of planes, but we'll see what happens the 24th. But anyways, like I said, this will be posted on YouTube, as I said in the past. All of my live streams are archived on YouTube, so if you want to check this video out later, you can check out my YouTube page. The link is down below in the About Me. And if you're watching this on YouTube, come check out the stream sometime. Definitely love the interaction. So, oh yeah. Anyways, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.